are starting to worry about the impacts the warmer weather will have on them. This includes Wollersheim Winery and Distillery in Sauk County. New at 10, Grace Hodak has you covered on what winemakers say could happen if the temperatures stay this way.
It's too warm too soon.
In his 40 years of winemaking in Wisconsin, Philippe Cocard of Wollersheim says he has seen it all when it comes to weather.
It's changing every year. You know, when I started here, a spring frost was once every 10 years. Then it's one every 5 years, and now it's every other year.
He says right now the vines are dormant, but if these warmer temperatures continue, those vines will break dormancy and start growing, which Cocard says would be a month too early.
That's how we got in trouble last year when we had 1 week at 80 degrees in March. The vines grew really fast, the buds swelled, and then we had 23 degrees Fahrenheit April 17th. I remember like it was yesterday. It was not a good thing.
So Cocard knows that even just a minor change in the temperature could have a huge impact on the crops. And he says preparing for that is almost impossible.
It's the weather. There is nothing we can do. You know, if it was to continue like this, we would have to reconsider which grapes are grown where.
Cocard says that would take a lot of reinventing with a hefty price tag. He says all the winery can do is hold out hope for colder temps. And he's not the only one feeling this way.
The apple growers, the farmers, people growing alfalfa are hoping for the same thing. It's just too early, too soon, too warm right now.
In Prairie du Sac, Grace Hodak, 27 News.
And Alexis, you have seen just how warm things have gotten over the last couple of months, and Sauk County specifically has been one of the driest counties in Wisconsin. So what's your take on these impacts and what can we expect moving forward?
I mean, I think everybody knows that it's been very warm here in Wisconsin here in December, January. Looking back at December, actually, it was the fourth warmest December on record for Madison, 9.5 degrees above average there. Temperatures, several of them in the 50s, including Christmas as well. Even this past month with January, as we take a look at those stats, 22 of the 31 days were recorded above average. However, I think the big thing is it's clear that we've seen a lot of warming over the last several months, but we've also experienced a lot of extremes, including that week in the middle of January. Temperatures dropped well below average, and I think that's what we're going to have to adapt to. While crops are starting to grow sooner, they're likely going to be stopped by another cold spell in February, and that's what I'm kind of watching here. This is your 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Cooler than average temperatures expected. I don't expect this cool spell to be nearly as extreme as the last one was in January, but it's something that we're going to be watching across the U.S. as we head into the middle of the month. I'll have more details coming up in my full forecast.
All right, thank you.